Welcome back to Essential English Vocabulary. How to expand your vocabulary. How best to learn? Learn new words in context in meaningful sentences. This is the seventh episode, and we have installed for you a great topic today. Learning new words in a story, narrative, or conversation, or in this video, it's a topic. So, understanding how the words are used, why they're used, when and where they're used as a whole. When you have heard the 10 sentences, you will get the whole picture. Do not just focus on the vocabulary words, but also the general meaning of the entire sentence, plus the overall situation that's presented in all the 10 sentences, which is used in one scenario and one topic. And the topic is recently used words or phrases to describe bad leaders, present and past, head of states, including presidents of the United States. Many of these words and phrases have been used by heads of countries to describe other heads of countries. Here are some of the words, phrases, and reasons used to describe leaders and presidents based on public opinions and statements. So we start with words to describe bad leaders. Unstable. Critics often describe the leader as emotionally erratic and volatile. Incompetent. Many claim that he lacked the knowledge or ability to effectively lead the country. Divisive. Accused of deepening political and social divides within the country. Unfit. This term has been widely used to suggest the leader was unqualified to serve as president. Authoritarian. Some have compared him to authoritarian figures, accusing him of trying to centralize power and undermine democratic institutions. Racist. Numerous allegations have been made about his behavior or comments towards racial minorities. Corrupt. Accusations of unethical practices, conflicts of interest, and lack of transparency during his presidency. Liar. He has been repeatedly accused of spreading falsehoods, whether on policies, his business dealings, or personal matters. Dangerous. Many critics fear his policies or rhetoric posed risks to national security and global stability. Ego-driven. Descriptions of him often emphasize self-interest, suggesting he was more concerned with his own image and power than that of the well-being of the country. The words used in the sentences above reflect the widespread criticism and concern regarding his or her leadership, both domestically and internationally. They highlight a lack of respect for his character, leadership style, and his approach to handling both national and global challenges. Now you know how to use them, when and where to use them. We move on to use these words in different scenarios, not just describing a corrupt person or leader, but also things and other situations. Unstable. For example, we can say the weather was unstable during the hike, with sudden thunderstorms making the trail dangerous. So you can describe a person to be unstable like the weather, or the weather is unstable. So things that are likely to change or fall apart suddenly, unpredictable. Number 2, incompetent. The new employee was incompetent at handling the customer service issues, which led to many frustrated clients. This means he lacked the necessary skills or ability to do something successfully. Divisive. The decision to cancel the annual festival proved to be divisive, with members of the community arguing over the issue. This is using the word divisive to describe a decision that was divisive. So a decision can be divisive, a person can be divisive, which is to tend to cause disagreement or hostility between people. Number 4, unfit. After months of inactivity, Tom realized he was unfit for the marathon he had signed up for and had to withdraw. So here, unfit is not describing the person's ability, but a person's health. This means that Tom is not healthy enough for a particular task or activity. Authoritarian. The country was ruled by an authoritarian regime, where the leader controlled all aspects of life, including the media and education. Authoritarian means enforcing strict obedience to authority, often at the expense of personal individual freedoms. His racist comments about new migrants in the city upset many people and sparked protests. So racist means showing or feeling hatred or prejudice against people from other races. So this is describing the feeling. However, you can use the word as a person. He is a racist. 7, corrupt. The mayor was accused of being corrupt after it was revealed that he accepted bribes from the construction companies for the city contracts. So his dealings were dishonest, morally wrong, and often involved the abuse of power. Liar. Sarah was caught telling a lie when she claimed she finished the project, but her boss discovered that it hadn't even been started. So she is a liar because she told a lie. So it's a person who says that things are not true with the intention to deceive others. Number 9, dangerous. The steep cliff edge was dangerous, and the guide warned everyone to stay away from it. So this is describing a situation rather than a person. You can say, he is dangerous. The leader is dangerous. But here, the steep cliff edge is dangerous. So please stay away from it. So it is likely to cause harm or injury. Dangerous. Ego-driven. His ego-driven decision to ignore the team's input led to poorly executed project. Acting out of self-importance, focusing primarily on one's own desires and interests. Here we have it, the 10 words that are being thrown around recently, used to describe leaders and presidents. This you will probably have heard repeatedly. Now you will have a better understanding of their meanings, how to use them, where and when to use them. In the next video, we will examine the common English phrases that you have heard floating around, or you'll definitely hear very soon, to describe bad character or bad characteristics. Please remember to subscribe if you would like to be notified of the next videos in this series. See you soon.